Okay, we saw just now different types of sentences. Okay, now 4 types I gave you, and I also gave you a test, and you did extremely well, and you were a superstar in that. Now I am going to give you 3 different types of kinds of sentences based on structure, a structure of the sentence. I hope you remember the conditional clause and subordinate, conditional conjunction and subordinate conjunction. All these conjunctions that I taught you, coordinate conjunction and subordinate conjunction, and under that so many I taught you, all that you remember. Now we are going to put that into use, because we are going to study the 3 types of sentences or 3 kinds of sentences based on structure. Okay. Kinds of sentences based on structure. We have 3 kinds. Simple, simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence. Okay, simple sentence is a sentence that contains a single complete independent clause with one finite verb and one subject. Okay, a single complete independent clause. Independent clause with finite with one finite verb and one subject. I'll give you examples now. Okay, shall I give you? Dhoni is the best cricketer in India. If you see this is the subject. Dhoni is the subject, and you have only one finite verb. Dhoni is what? The best cricketer in India. This is the object sentence, object in the sentence. Okay, so it has only one finite verb and one subject, and it doesn't depend on anything. One more sentence I'll give you. Mangoes are the most delicious Okay, mangoes are the most delicious fruits. Okay, here mangoes is the subject, are is the verb, are what? The most delicious fruits is the object in the sentence. Okay, so these two are simple sentences. Now, what is a simple sentence? It is a single complete independent clause with one finite verb. This is a single finite verb in each sentence and one subject, Dhoni or mangoes is a one subject, because all this is object. Is that clear now? Okay. Now, next we are moving on to compound sentence. These are made of, they are made of two or more independent clause. Two or more independent clauses, and they are joined by coordinating conjunction. Now, what you've learned? Okay, they are made of two or more independent clauses joined by coordinating conjunctions. Okay, now let's see some sentences. Mary went to the zoo and saw a lot of animals there. Okay, Mary is the subject, went is the verb. Okay, where did she go? To the zoo is adjunct because it denotes a place, and Mary went to the zoo. Now, if you see, this alone can stand separate without depending on anything. So, it is an independent clause and it is joined by a coordinating conjunction and. Joined by coordinating conjunction and. And here also this is another complete sentence. Okay, wait. It's another complete sentence. Mary saw a lot of animals there. Mary is there. Verb, a lot. What did she see? A lot of animals there. This is the object of the sentence. So, Mary went to the zoo. Mary saw a lot of animals there. So, two complete sentences, two independent clauses are connected by and. The boys played well, but they could not win the match. Okay. The boys played well. The boys is the subject, played is the verb, and how did they play? Well, adjunct. Okay. But is a coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction. They could not win the match. They is the subject, could not is a verb, and could not what? Win the match. So, this is again the subject, the object of the sentence. So, two completely independent clauses added by or joined by a coordinating conjunction is called a compound sentence. It can even be one more independent clause also, two or more independent clauses, but they should be independent clauses connected by a coordinating conjunction. It's very important. We do not have subordinating conjunction for compound sentences. Make it very clear. Next is a complex sentence. Okay. These sentences are made up of two or more, that is one independent clause and two or more subordinating clause. They are made of one independent clause and two or more dependent clauses joined by subordinating conjunctions. Okay, is that clear? They are made of one independent clause and two or more dependent clauses joined by a subordinating conjunction. Example I will give you. Although she is ugly, she won the beauty contest. If you see now, she is a subject, one is a verb, one what? The beauty contest is the object. So, this is an independent clause, but here although she is ugly, it depends on this part of the sentence, isn't it? Although she is ugly. Does it make complete sense? No, it does not make complete sense. So, this is a subordinate subordinate clause. And what is the subordinate conjunction? Although. Okay, subordinate conjunction. She is ugly is the other part of the sentence and it is connected by the subordinate conjunction. Next, I will give you another example. if you sing well, you will be selected for the finals. If you sing well, you will be selected for the finals. If you sing well, does it make complete sense? No. You will be selected for the finals. You is the subject, will be is the verb, and will be what? Selected for the finals is a complement because it's a be form of a verb. And if you sing well, now doesn't make complete sense because of this subordinating conjunction if. If you sing well, you will be selected for the finals. See, if you remove this if only, this makes sense. But with this, it doesn't make sense. It has to depend on this clause. So, it is a subordinate clause linked by the subordinate conjunction. Okay. So, this is a complex sentence. Okay. Is that clear? Now, I have explained to you 3 different types of sentences based on structure: simple sentence, compound sentence and a complex sentence. Simple sentence has only a single complete independent clause with one finite verb and one subject. Is that clear? It has only one finite verb and one subject. Okay. Compound sentence, they are made of 2 or more independent clauses joined by coordinating conjunction. Okay. 2 parts of the sentence. Mary went to the zoo. She saw a lot of animals there. The boys played well, but they could not win the match. These 2 sentences are added by the coordinating conjunctions and an but. And these 2 can stand alone. Both are independent clauses. They are linked or joined by the coordinate conjunction. Okay. Next one. Complex sentences, they are made of one independent clause and 2 or more dependent clauses or subordinate clauses joined by subordinating conjunctions. Although she is ugly, she won the beauty contest. Okay. Now, although is a subordinate conjunction and although she is ugly doesn't make complete sense. It has to depend on this part of the sentence. She won the beauty contest. That makes complete sense and it is an independent clause and this is a dependent clause. So, it makes the whole thing a complex sentence. If you sing well, you will be selected for the finals. If you sing well, now does it make complete sense? No, because the means subordinate conjunction if is added here. It makes this as a dependent clause. It has to depend on this. This is an independent clause or this is a dependent clause or a subordinate clause which has to depend on the main clause. And what is the main clause? You will be selected for the finals. That is a independent main clause. Okay. Is that clear now? 3 different types of sentences based on structure, simple, compound and complex, and each one is different from the other. Now, I am going to teach you later how to change one to the other. Okay. Transformation of sentences I am going to teach you. Before I go on to teach you the transformation of sentences, I am going to give you a short test. You know, like it's become very common with me now. I am sure you are getting used to this test procedure, but you know what, you are getting so many stars. Aren't you proud of yourself? Be happy. that you are revising and you are making yourself thorough with all the grammar exercises and you are getting a wonderful start. Okay, now kinds of sentences based on structure, it is mainly simple, compound and complex, and I am going to give you a test on this. And how many marks shall I give you? Test for 10 marks. Okay. Identify the following sentences. What are you going to identify? You are going to identify whether they are simple or compound or complex. Okay, I am going to give you 10 sentences and you are going to identify them. One man's meat is another man's poison. What is this? It's a proverb. It means that for one person something may be good, but the same thing can be or look to be a very bad thing for the other person. So opinions differ. Okay, that's what it means. Next one. A house divided against itself cannot stand pressure. What does it mean? If a house, that is a family, is divided one against the other, then when external pressures, like when a crisis, a family crisis comes, they cannot withstand that pressure. Next one. Ill habits gather when in bad company. That means when somebody is in a bad company with bad friends, then lot of bad habits you get to develop. Man is guided by reason and beast by instinct. Man is always guided by reason because we have the reasoning capacity which animals do not have. Okay, we have the sixth sense of reasoning, whereas beast, it is guided by instinct. Like it knows, like when there's water close by, it goes towards it. When there is danger approaching, it knows by its instinct. The town in which I live is very large. Is very large. Next one. Listen carefully and take down notes. Listen carefully and take down notes. I went there because I was invited. I went there because I was invited. Deceived by his friends, he lost all hope. Deceived by his friends, he lost all hope. A burnt child dreads the fire. What does it mean? When you have gone through some misfortune, you will not endeavor that again, isn't it? A burnt child dreads the fire. A child who has been burnt by fire will not go near the fire again. So, when you have been like some misfortune has happened to you, you will not think of doing that same thing again. You can come when you like. Okay, I've given you 10 sentences here. Let's see whether you are able to get full marks in identifying these following sentences. First one man's meat is another man's poison. What sentence is this? Simple, compound or complex? This has only one finite verb, isn't it? So, it is a simple sentence. Have you done it correctly, or do you want some time to finish up the exercise? Okay, this is a simple sentence because it has only one finite verb. Next one. A house divided against itself cannot stand pressure. a house divided against itself cannot stand pressure. Now, a house divided against itself cannot stand is the main verb. Divided here is a participle. So, it has only one single finite verb. So, again this is simple. Ill habits gather when in bad company. Now you can find the subordinate conjunction here. So what is it? It is a complex sentence. If you have a coordinate conjunction, it is a compound sentence, and when you have a subordinate conjunction, it is a complex sentence. Man is guided by reason and beast by instinct. Now, and what is it? It is a coordinate conjunction. So, it is compound. It is a compound sentence. The town in which I live is very large, which is a subordinate conjunction, and so it is a complex sentence. Listen carefully and take down notes. And what is this? Coordinate conjunction, so it is compound sentence. I went there because I was invited. Now, because is a subordinate conjunction. What is it? Subordinate conjunction of reason. This is time. Okay. So, here this is a subordinate conjunction of reason, and so it is a complex sentence. Is that clear? Next one. Deceived by his friends, he lost all hope. He lost all hope. This is the main part. He lost is a finite verb. Deceived is a participle. Okay. So, there is only one finite verb, and so it is simple sentence. Is that clear? Next one. A burnt child dreads the fire. Here also dreads, there is only one finite verb. So, again this is simple. You can come when you like. When is a subordinate conjunction, and so it is complex. It is a complex sentence. Now, check it up. Simple, simple, complex, compound, complex, compound, complex, simple, simple, complex. If you have done everything correctly, then you deserve a big star, because it's a very difficult exercise and I am giving you a very big star. Okay, a super star. Shall I give you 10 on 10? Be good. I hope you have got full marks in this. Only if you know to identify these simple, compound and complex sentences, then it will be easier for you to transform one to the other, which we shall see in the next exercise. Have you all got this big star? Okay, great. You are the superstar of the day.